Hey, welcome back YouTube. Harley Day Rider here at the 2016 demo days of Indian 2016 demo days. I'm currently riding the 2016 Roadmaster, and it looks like Henry's having some difficulties here with something. There he goes. It's a 2016 Roadmaster, and somebody apparently turned on the heated seat because my backside is getting pretty warm. It's pretty neat though. I do have the heated grips turned on right now. Let's get this a little bit of wind cut off of us here so we can talk. And what's funny is the difference between the Roadmaster and the Chieftain. A couple differences. One, they're basically, when you boil right down to nothing there, they are the same motorcycle. The Roadmaster does have the touring trunk on the back, which I just talked to the dealer, and they said that touring trunk, if you buy the Chieftain, is $2,000. So you might as well spend the money and buy the Roadmaster. The Roadmaster also comes standard with heated grips and heated seats, which is pretty amazing. My backside, my tushy is pretty warm. 64 degrees out here, and I feel like I'm riding in a car. It's pretty darn warm on the old seat there. I actually wish I could find a switch and turn it on low. I got the grips turned on to heat number 2, and I tell you, my hands are really toasty. So you can turn them off right on the gas tank. Turn the heat up and down for the hand grips. And so what else is different here? The Roadmaster also comes with all the super deluxe features naturally, such as it has the back floorboards for the passenger adjust. They do all kinds of stuff there, just back and forth. It does have these lower fairings. It does have the Chieftain does not have that. The Roadmaster has the lower fairings with the ventilation ports on it, so it's pretty cool. I love when people look at me when I'm talking like, why is that guy talking to himself? So other than that, I mean, everything else is pretty standard. It has the retractable windshield that the Chieftain has. But yeah, the heated seat is something else here. And I don't know where the switch is. They showed us a button, but I don't know where that button was. So anyway, we'll just leave it on. They do come standard again with the stereo system. But again, no navigational system on these bikes. So, you know, you're going to have to put your phone on the handlebars or something. A lot of pickup and a lot of power. Still has the 111 cubic inch engine, so there's a lot of power, a lot of torque. So it's a really wonderful riding bike. The trunk does pop off. There's a switch on the back. You flick a switch and the trunk is removable. So if you're thinking about a Chieftain and adding the trunk later, you know, think about buying a Roadmaster now. Yeah, the price tag is higher. I mean, you're looking at a difference of, you know, about $3,500 more. But when I've learned over time, when you're going to build a bike to look like another bike, just buy that bike to start out with. I think you're going to be happier. And besides that, the Roadmaster, if you're looking at a Chieftain, you're thinking, well, the Roadmaster looks too big. And you're thinking, I'm going to buy the Chieftain. Well, again, buy the Roadmaster. Just take the trunk off and put it in your garage or whatever you want to do with it, and put it on later when you grow into the bike. Because when you go to sell a motorcycle, you're going to take a pretty big hit. So you probably don't want to do that. So it's just something to think about. Now, it's got nice armrest on the back of this for your loved ones. They're really nice built. I mean, it's not the little ones like it's on my Harley. I mean, these are actual armrests where your passenger can sit, put their arms on it, feel like they're sitting in a fully enclosed seat. So it's pretty neat. Again, it does have the power plug on the front. Everything else in this bike is pretty much like the Chieftain, except for the heated seats, heated grips, and the touring pack on the back. That's the added bonuses you're going to get. So, alright folks, I'll talk to you soon. Harley Day Rider, down and out, Latrobe, Pennsylvania, A&A Cycles. Okay guys, Harley Day Rider back at you here back on again, and still on, the Indian 2016 Roadmaster. I can tell you one gripe I have about this. Unless you really know where these buttons are, I can't even feel back here and feel where these buttons are for these heated seats. And my backside is, let's just say it feels like a fireball. Pretty warm. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's neat. On a cool day, you can jump on your bike and go ride, and you know you're going to be relatively warm. I mean, because your butt's warm, your hands are warm with these grips. But that would be a downside for me, because I guess once you know where those buttons are, you'd be fine, you know. But why couldn't they put them up there on the dash somewhere, you know, up on the tank, not the dash, the tank, and have it so it'd be easier to adjust the temperature up and down. I know it has a high and a low, and you know, wait, I smell something burning. Hope it's not my butt. Nah, I think I'm good. Whew, I was kind of worried there for a minute. Alright guys, other than that, it's a great bike. I mean, I've been taking these twisties at 50 miles an hour in 5th gear. Now, I'm in 4th gear right now, and I mean, it's like it's not like there's even a bike underneath of you. You know, it's not heavy, it's not scary, it's not one of those big bikes you're like, oh, I can't ride, it's too scary. It's not. I mean, it's a really, really comfortable ride. You just push your handlebar, you know, push to where you want to go, and the bike will lay into the corner and just give us some throttle and take her back out. I mean, she's a good runner motorcycle. You know, the Indian has done a wonderful job at creating some wonderful motorcycles. And of course, you hear me say it too about the Harley lineup. When we go to Harley demo days, they've created some really amazing motorcycles also. I was telling my buddy there, Enrique, or Henry, there's a guy taking pictures of himself when he's riding on the motorcycle. That's probably not real smart. I was talking to Henry yesterday and on the way here this morning, and we said these demo days is like if you go test drive a new car, you're going to fall in love with it because it's nice and it's tight and it runs good and nothing rattles in it. You know, and you're going to fall in love with it, want to buy it. And that's the whole deal there. So that's what kind of happens, and with these too, because all these bikes ride nice. You know, they're brand new. Of course, they're going to ride nice. It's going to be a personal choice on your part. I'm not telling you to go out and buy an Indian motorcycle. I'm not telling you to go out and buy a Harley motorcycle. I am the Harley Day Rider, you know that. HDR, as I've been known by NC Stoney. And what's funny is, the funny thing about that whole thing is, you know, I mean, I like riding all bikes, so you have to find out. I think Sean Smoke said it the best before when he said, find something that fits you. Find something that's you. You don't want to ride something because everybody else is riding it. You don't want to ride something because it's cool or it's hip. You want to ride something that, well, one thing is you're going to be making the payments on it. So think about that first. Buy yourself something. Buy yourself something that's, you know, you're going to be happy making payments on. I've done that in my past, in my life. I've done that where I bought a car because it's beautiful and I love it, and then 3 months in, I hate it. I did that with that Sportster. I bought a Harley Sportster. 4 months into the deal, I hated it. I lost, you know, a lot of money on that deal. And that's what's going to happen when you decide you hate it. So find a motorcycle that you're going to like to ride, that you enjoy riding around, that you love. Take your time, investigate all the models, all the brands out there. There's some key elements we talked about before. And I don't want to make this vlog too long for this ride. It's supposed to be a demo discussion. But what we talked about before was make sure that you have somebody that can work on those motorcycles where you live. I mean, this place here, when we come up here, this is the closest Indian dealer to us, where myself and Henry live. And it takes us about an hour and a half to get here. So if your motorcycle's broke down, do you want to have it towed or, you know, on a flatbed for an hour and a half or a ride? How many miles that could be? You know, we have a lot of Harley dealers around us. I have 5 that I can think of right in my general area that I can take my bike to. They all have certified Harley mechanics. So, something to think about. There's a deer run right out in front of the motorcycle. Wow. Right out of that cemetery, wanting to take me out. Glad I was filming. Hopefully I caught that on camera. Alright folks, I think Sean Smoke almost hit a deer with his Indian motorcycle. His was a Chieftain, this is a Roadmaster. Maybe I better get my ass off the Indian motorcycles like he did. Ha! No folks, seriously, take care. I'll talk to you soon on the next ride. Harley Day Rider down and out Latrobe, Pennsylvania. A&A Cycles.